before you go before you start jogging and making exercise, please listen to this video because it's very, very important. Yes. And make sure that you share this video to your loved ones. Make sure you share it even to somebody that you're even your enemy. Send it to everybody. Let everybody, like, this is for educational purpose. Yes. When something happens, you use that thing that have happened, or or that you have experienced, you use it to make video for other people, to educate other people as well, so that people will be like, okay, maybe probably you do not know, and so that you will be aware and you can learn something from it. So anyway, let me. I'm gonna like before I start talking about giving us advice and something for you to learn from, because through experience and through the things that you have experienced, you share, and that is where you're going to like create awareness, and those things people will watch your video and learn something from it. So my channel is always something that when you watch, you learn something from. Yes, I know, yeah. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kia Vlog, and for those who have initially you have not watched, maybe it's your very first time watching my video, so it is. My name is Kia Vlog, and I am a lifestyle content creator. So everything's all about me. So there come about, let me share the story and also for you to learn something from it. So if you are suffering, let me put it, if you have you have you have if you have BP, which is your high blood pressure, if you know that maybe probably you're not aware that you have um high blood pressure, your BP are very high. I know that sometimes, due to because of the country that you're living, you do not know if really your blood pressure is high or not. Probably, but I'm going to make this video for educational purpose. Probably, maybe if maybe you have not been checking, so that you can check your blood pressure level regular before you go for an exercise. If it's possible that you have um high blood pressure machine for you to check your blood pressure, please make sure you do that. Okay, that is very, very important. Make sure you do that before you start exercise, because there are some um there are some there are really something that will be going on with you, and you don't need to do an exercise. Yes, if you have high blood pressure, you are suffering for high blood pressure, and your high blood pressure is like extremely high, and even though you're on medication, please, before you do an exercise, ask your doctor if you can do exercise, and your doctor is going to gives you tips and the kind of exercise that is good for you. Yes, you can, please, especially for those who are, don't run. Okay, you do not need to run. There are some exercise that you just like, make sure just it's something like you are taking a walk. I think you get what I mean. You jogging mean there is a jogging that you do walking by exercise. Ask your doctor for like some is it consultation. Ask your doctor for some consultation if you have a good doctor that can give you an advice, tell you the kind of exercise that is good for you, that is good for your blood pressure. Please do that. Do not jog and running. You can do jog, like walking, jogging. Walking is also part of exercise. Make sure that you are minimizing the kind of exercise that is not supposed to, that is not meant for you. Secondly, is that before you start exercising and you are diagnosed, is it, yes, you are diagnosed, or you before you start exercising and you know that you are suffering from high blood pressure, let me put it that way, check your high blood pressure regular, like every day before you start going for a walk. Just check your BP, check your blood pressure if it's high, if it's normal, As you understand, make sure that you're always taking your medication, and also the kind of food we are eating also contribute to our blood pressure. Let me gist you before I continue with the kind of tips that helps you, because so that you won't be jogging and all of a sudden you collapse. Yes, you might be jogging and running and thinking you want to lose weight, you want to exercise, and that that might lead you to something fine. As you understand, your BP might just like go high and you do not know, and before you know, you collapse. The purpose of me making this video is for you to learn, especially when it comes to do not use your blood pressure to play. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. The next part I'm going to be talking about, because a lot of person we are talking about, oh, I have stress, I'm stressed, I have stress, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, and true, because of that, that is because of your blood pressure. Some cases are yes, whereas some cases are different things. So everybody have their own cases. Some do to because of pregnancy, their BP are high. I've seen the cases where they said, oh, you know, and the person was pregnant, through pregnancy, and the person was diagnosed high blood pressure, just developed. Some due to because of stress. Yes, too much stress. No time. They do not have time for themselves. They are always busy. Through stress. And especially when you are having, missing a lot of argument, misunderstanding with your spouse. It can also, you being worried, too much worry can also lead you to, it can make your blood pressure rise. For some cases, their blood pressure might rise and everything comes normal, where some cases they have to like make, you have to depend on your medication. You have to depend on medication. Through the medication is going to like support you and help you. And where you have, uh, when you have um when you have I mean when you are eating the kind of like diet, you're on diet, you're eating the right food, it can also contribute to your blood pressure coming down. But please, I can only advise you. I just want to make this video, to encourage a lot of person out there, especially if you do not know that you have high blood pressure and you notice you always having headache, constantly headache, dizzy, and you're always feeling weak, you breathe, your breathing changes and all those things. Please try checking your blood pressure. It is very important. Sometimes you might not even know that you have your blood pressure is high. You might not know. And for for those who are diagnosed and know that you have blood pressure, please minimize the way you exercise. There's some exercise that are not meant for people that are dealing with blood pressure. Your BP is high. There are some exercise that are not meant for you. The exercise that are meant for you, you can walk, take a walk, or ask for your ask your doctor the kind of exercise that are meant for you, that is good for you. Go for consultation. They are going to give you the right tips, the right exercise, the kind of diet that you should go for, and it is going to help you. A lot of persons said also when you are having too much weight. Yes, it's not everybody that have too much weight that are also going that are having that are being diagnosed on high blood pressure. No, it is not everybody. It's also, yeah, some say it's just overweight. Let me tell you, the majority of those who are not even like their weight are normal are dealing with high blood pressure. Yes, it is not meant for only those who are overweight. So I just want to use this opportunity to make this video for educational purpose. Please share this video, share it to your loved ones, share it to your mothers, share it to the grandma, share it to a lot of persons, people that actually like, if you are doing sport, please Regular BP control is very important, and make sure that you always go for consultation, especially when you notice that your blood pressure are high, it's always high, it's always high. Please make sure that you go for consultation. Go and see your doctor. Let them prescribe medication for you. If you're on medication, there are some exercise that you shouldn't be doing. There are some exercise that is not meant for you. You can take a walk. You can do yoga. Those are like very, very calm. Yoga is really nice for your nerves, for stress. It helps you, trust me, to relax. Yeah, for those who are dealing with stress, when you're doing yoga, it really calms your nerves. It makes you to relax, like expand. I think you get what I mean. So for those who are your blood pressure is like very is high, you can see do some walk. There are also exercise that you can do, which is you breathe in, but you have to make sure that it's very slow, not too. You just hold just little, not too hard, just like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You do it 5 times, 4 times. It just little. But if you are insisting that you want to go for an exercise, it is very, very advisable that you go for consultation. I'm saying it again. See, ask your doctor what kind of exercise that are good for you, because everybody's system are different. Everybody body are different. What work for you might not work for another person. What work for me might not work for you. I might not be an exercise person. You are, to get what I mean. So you have to work with your doctor. You have to ask your doctor what is the best exercise for me, for you, and they are going to give you the tips and the kind of exercise that is good for you, for you know, for something, or for you something like, I'm using it to educate a lot of persons so that like something might not happen to that person. Actually, get what I mean? Because what I saw online was the reason I said I'm going to make this video. Yes, because when your blood pressure are high, your high blood pressure are high, and you are not aware of that. You are running. What I mean, exercising and running and running and running. Automatically, your breathing becomes very high. Actually, before you know, that thing goes to heart and it just collapse. The person just collapse. Or collapse, the person might you don't know where you fell, you don't know where you fall to, and it can just happen, and before you know, that person is gone. That person don't buy. So we have to be very careful. The kind of exercise that are meant for us. Please watch this video. Make sure you share it to your loved ones. Make sure you share it to people around you. For that person also, if people around you, you can also talk about it. It is, talk about it to educate a lot of us, to educate a lot of person when it comes to high blood pressure and the kind of thing that you should be doing. When it comes to exercise, you have to be very careful. When you notice that you are not feeling too well, please relax. Stay home, relax. If you notice you are having headache, constantly headache, you are not feeling well, you're feeling dizzy, you just wanted to go for an exercise, please, no. There's how your body is going to tell you that today is not meant for exercise, and you just like doing what? Rest. Take a nap. Eat, take your medication, and 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 have a nice nap. There's some certain things that will be happening to you. Like, most of the cases, as we overlook some certain things, we just like, oh, my body, and you know how you are feeling. I'm not feeling too well. Oh, and you, oh, I am feeling headache. You don't want to relax. You don't want to relax your body. You do not want to relax. So, please, if you notice you are not okay, you are not feeling fine, it is fine and good. Relax, take a rest. It is very, very important. If you are not feeling too well, it is okay. If your body is doing you somehow, rest, relax at home. Next time, if there's some exercise that you can even do when being at the comfort of home, at your home, you can do some exercise, and you don't need too much like energy. You don't need to overwork your like yourself just because you want to lose weight and keep fit. Keep fit is very important. That is the where I come. That's the main reason why I said ask your doctor the kind of exercise that are meant for you, the kind of exercise that you should do. And your doctor know you much at least much better than another person. Even your coach, even some coaches can ask you, do you have high blood pressure? Do you actually understand? I actually get what I mean before they will start some exercise if that person is a good coach. Because it's very, very important that the person know you really your health. Actually understand. We know your body will ask you about your health. It is very, very important. So please take this advice. Make sure you share this video to your loved ones. Make sure you share it to people around you. Please, as you're watching this video, learn something from this video. If you know your body, please know how you are feeling. That's what certain things. Sometimes you just feeling so and you say, "Oh, I wanted to go to the market today and I'm feeling so." Please stay at home. Take rest. Your body needs rest. Your body needs rest. It is very, very important. And when you are having high blood pressure, do not play with your health. Do not say, oh, you are going for running, jogging. Running, jogging, no. It is no, no. Before you go for an exercise, check your blood pressure. I've seen a lot of persons that are literally dealing with high blood pressure and they are absolutely working towards their health. They are taking their medication. And if you see them, they want to do like go for an exercise, you work. It is next time I'll make video about that, and I know a lot of please if you're professional, especially you're a doctor and you're watching me, please make a proper explanation when it comes to how the kind of exercise that are meant for uh, people that are dealing with high blood pressure. Actually, get what I mean. If it's advisable, there are some sports like there's some exercise that you can do, but running, like what I mean, running, jogging, you are you can take a walk, you can take a walk. But before you do that, check your high blood pressure. If it's high, do not go for an exercise or do not go for a jogging. If it's high, if I may advise you, even jogging, it is not, in my own opinion, then where you go for an exercise, but do not jog when your blood pressure is high. And if you're not on medication, that even will make you worse. I know some cases they don't even know. Probably you have not been checking your high blood pressure. That is where also to create awareness. This you can get it in a pharmacy. The blood pressure machine you can get it in a pharmacy. Try to get it and have them in your house. Have them in your house is very important. Do you know we're checking regular checking up your high blood pressure or you go and see your doctor. You can even have a very good high blood pressure machine. It is very, very, and get yourself one and make sure you have them at your house. You have it in home and whereby you can be checking it regular checkup. If you notice it's high and you are not on medication, you go and see your doctor. Even if it's high, you jot it down, write it down, and go and see a doctor and say, this is what I've been checking and my blood pressure is high. Did you see? So they're going to, control it and you work with them, they're controlling it and they will tell you the kind of diet you should go on, the kind of food you should be eating. Most of our cases are we eat a lot of salt. Trust me, Maggi, salt, and the kind of foods we are eating, that can also cause and develop high blood pressure. You do not know. Sometimes you just have it and you don't know about it. Yes, you might just go to hospital and just like your blood pressure is high. What, are you okay? Is everything you are feeling okay. You are feeling normal. You are fine. But they're just like your blood pressure is high. I hope you're okay. Are you okay? They'll ask you, have you been noticing some sign? Have you been noticing this? Probably maybe you say, yes, I do have sometimes some headache and I have some migraine. Sometimes I do have some kind of breathing and I breathe a lot and the way I sometimes the way my heart is pumping, something like that, probably maybe you're not noticing it. Through that, you can be able to say, okay, do you know what? You book up a new appointment, we're going to control it and have a machine that they will use to control it. I think is if is how many is it 48 hours, if I'm not mistakenly 48 hours, they will use it, put it on you, and through that they will use it to the next day. You now go, they will now use it to control to know if they can place you on medication, and through that one they can know, okay, yes, we put you on medication, because if they notice that your blood pressure is always high, they're going to put you on medication. Please, I just want you to use the opportunity to create awareness. Please share it to your loved ones. It's very, very important. This video is for educational purpose. And after that, I'm going to share a story, what happened to me. Today is a very, in fact, I'm not going to like complain. I just had experience, it had, sometimes you are weak and tired and just like, oh my goodness, I was in the train, but I was in the train. I was I'm just having slight headache and constantly migraine. I was just like, okay, I just I was in the train going home, and all of a sudden I just like, in fact, I just sleep just carry me. I I slept. I slept, and the bus stop that's supposed to exist, and take the next bus that I'm going to my base. I have to like, it just drove me. Um, how will I put it? I wanted to, okay. So I was in the train. This part I'm going to cut it out. So I was in the train, going home. I was like, I'm not feeling too well, and due to because I had some family, so I decided to say, okay, let me go home. Yeah, that was, I was very tired, extremely tired, and I just like sat in the train. I'm that kind of person that usually go through my social media and just check what is going on, and if it's some sensitive things, and use it to pass out the time. So all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I just slept, and I was like very, very dizzy and tired. I was just like needed it to calm myself, just to calm myself. Sometimes when they sitting in the train is just like moving, and you're just like, okay, you're super just relaxed. So that was what happened to me. So I was like extremely relaxed, and I was very, very happy because it just makes me to relax and gives me the I just when train is moving, it's the same thing when you're traveling you're traveling to the village, how you normally feel, the feeling, how you normally feel when you're traveling to a far distance. That was exactly how I felt. So I just overslept, and where I supposed to exist and take the next train, and my train just passes by. Before I knew it was too late. So there was a little there was a young girl was like, do you know what? Just relax. The next bus stop, you can still exist in the next bus stop and take your train to your base. I said yes. I was like very happy because I just like, I just needed that rest. I just needed that just to take a little nap, and that was what I said. Sometimes we feel tired. Sometimes you are exhausted. Sometimes you are working, you are overworked too much. Trust me. Sometimes your body needs relaxation. Your body needs to have that nap. And please do not like don't say, "Oh my goodness," and that privilege, for you to relax, and do not take it away from that your body. If you feel exhausted, if you feel tired, you are extremely, you know you have overworked, you are into business, you are working, waking up early in the morning, going to work, even those who have afternoon shift, if you are, you notice that you have overworked, that your body needs some relaxation, you just need some um yoga just for you to relax, or you need a nap for you to relax your nerves, calm your nerves down, and you need that, please do that for you, because it is very important. This life is just only one. Actually understand, you owe yourself that. Do not say okay just because you don't want to, you are feeling dizzy, you are feeling tired, and you do not want, just because you're sitting in the train and public train, and you don't want to, like, you don't want to use that privilege to relax. I think you get what I mean. There's uncertainty that gives that privilege, and please try to use it. Okay, try to use it. And when I woke up, I was like, oh my goodness, how could I even, like, just I just slept, and I was just relaxing in the train without even knowing that I have to, exit in I'm in the train. I have to take the next bus to where I'm going to my base. I was just like, okay, do you know what? Sometimes maybe probably that was what my body needed. And I was very happy to have that. Please let us find out time to take care of ourselves. Let us find out time to cherish and pamper ourselves. Try take out time to just relax and say, do you know what, today I'm not gonna do anything. Sometimes it's not also, I know some mom, they are really, you are extremely busy with your work and you have to come home, you have family to take care of, the children to take care of, hobby to take care of, you have to go for the cooking. Sometimes it is okay if you cannot cook. It is okay. It's not every day that you are meant to be in the kitchen. Yes, it is not every day. Sometimes you're feeling tired, and you know what? You just like relax and say, today, you know what? I'm going to order. I'm going to order. Let's order. Let's eat. Let's eat something. It is okay. You do not have to always worry yourself and overwork when you have the privilege to do what, to rest. When you have the privilege to do what you say, you have another alternative. Yeah. And sometimes I know if you do, it's probably because you don't have much and you just want to, like, oh, let me manage. Yes, you can do that. But relax. Have a nice time for yourself first before you can say, okay, let me go out to the kitchen. Like, I do that a lot. When I'm back from work, I find out time. Trust me. I know a lot of persons say, I don't I can't sleep afternoon. I can't have a nap in the afternoon because it is going to affect me for sleeping in the evening. Like, I can't be able to sleep. There's some people that have really problem with when it comes to sleep. As you get what I mean. But I do not have that. I know my body very well. I know what my body deserves. I know what my body needs that moment. If I feel like anytime I'm back from my morning shift, I just have time. Sometimes 1 hour, trust me, 1 hour, sometimes 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I just like, I just take, I just, I'm in the couch, I cover myself. Sometimes I just eat, look for something to eat when I'm back, wash my hands. After then, I'll change my wears, my clothes, and I'm being comfortable with my pajama or whatever, and I just find something to eat. By the time I'm done eating, the next is you see me. I just want to relax because my body needs that. Trust me. I know a lot of person will say, we like, oh, I can't sleep after, but if your body needs it, please try to do that for yourself. It is very, very important. It's good for your brain. It's going to calm your nerves. All this, like, so constantly headache. I do have it. Yeah, I have it. That is the main reason why I find out time to take care of myself. It is very important, and I want you to do the same thing. The main purpose of doing this is to encourage a lot of mothers, a lot of us. Please, as you're watching me and you are busy and you do not have time, you hardly have time for yourself. Please, this 2026, take time for yourself, pamper yourself, do something very, very demure for yourself. If it's something that is not every time you have to be in the kitchen, I'm advising you because I had the experience. and I know what I've been doing that have been working for me. If I want to give you the advice, I know that's something that I've tried, because when I try something and I know that, or something that are working for me, I try to use it to educate people out there, especially me, my subscriber and my audience out there, for you to learn something from it. Like when I brought out this particular issue when it comes to high blood pressure, and I noticed that a lot of persons do not know that they are, they just feel that, oh, I'm fine, and do not know that they really they have high blood pressure, because you might not even know that you have it. Yeah, high blood pressure, and you are doing exercise. It is very risky, and what kind of exercise you are doing is another thing. It's like you carrying a weight, and you know that your blood pressure is high. For instance, maybe probably you do not know. So that is the main reason that I'm also using this video to educate a lot of person out there, that if you notice that you're feeling somehow, please try to check your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure, because it's very, very important before going for before you say you want to do an exercise, you want to go jogging. There are some exercise that you do not need too much energy. You can breathe breathe in, but not too hard. Okay, not too hard. Just little. Hold it for some seconds. Hold it for some seconds. 2 minutes. And exercise again is yoga. That is very good. Trust me, it is very good for your brain. Very good for stress, especially those who are dealing with stress. Yoga is amazing. It's really calming, especially if you can do it very well. Or if you have a professional people where you can go that once in a week and go for just relaxation, or more, you can register for that yoga. I'm missing. I'm really, really missing. Trust me. I do that, my own yoga, the kind of yoga that I do is nap. I have my nap. If I'm sleeping, if I'm finished my work, I'm done with everything, just my napping. Like sleep. I always say, a lot of person will like, no. And they ask me, what do you do? Do you ever do an exercise? I said, no, I don't do exercise. I'm very like, I'm not into exercise, but my exercise is sleep. And the person like, oh my goodness, is that you can do yoga? I say yoga, I know, but you need someone you need someone to help you out with yoga, because I am not so very good when it comes to yoga. Just like, you need someone to be there to teach you so many, how you're gonna like, be very calm and relax, for you to be able to enjoy yoga. A lot of person, practice it and they keep on doing it when they are home. But I do not do that. So my own kind of yoga is relaxing and sleeping. So if you can do yoga, please, that is the best exercise in my own opinion. You can do some walk, but walk, not jogging, not running. Before you can do that kind of exercise, you know that you are extremely, like, you do not, your blood pressure is not high for you to be running that kind of running. They are running. You have to make sure that your pressure, yeah, like your blood your BP or high blood pressure is not high. If it's something like 180 and you are running, it is very dangerous. Trust me, it is dangerous. So please know the kind of exercise that are good for you, and always seek for consultation. Ask your doctor, is this thing good for me? What kind of food do I eat? What kind of thing that you have to avoid? What kind of exercise that you should do? The one that are not meant for you, your doctor is going to give you the right answer. Trust me, it's going to give you. My own purpose of making this video is to encourage you to always ask your doctor the kind of thing that you should do, especially when it comes to high blood pressure, so that you not go and your loved ones, just because you how will I put it, um just because you are not informed, and just because, how will I put it, I think they used to say, and let our there is this word they usually talk about, that our ignorance not go and put us to a big mess and a big trouble, and for you to at that no end, nobody deserve that. That you get what I mean? Yeah, exercise are really meant for, when you are fit, to make you to fit. But if you notice that you're you're having blood pressure and your blood pressure is always high and you're on medication and you want to really do exercise, I would suggest, or rather ask your doctor, do go for work. Going for a walk, it is it is much better than going for a jogging, and you are jogging and running. Before you do that, you must make sure that you consult or you ask your doctor. That is the main purpose of doing this video. Hope you learned something from this video. For if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscription button. Yes, that's what I meant, and the second part is that I want to use this also to create awareness. Creating awareness is that um um so my dear, I want to use this video to create an awareness. I think I make different video, different analyzing or whatever. This particular video is long because I want to use it to encourage before you learn some. Take your own part, the things that are meant for you. Okay, take your own part about the your blood pressure and exercise, and also taking your naps. Make sure you relax. That's one. The next one is, if you are living in Europe, especially those who are living in Europe, and you needed anybody to um get something for you from when it comes to African food. I know a lot of people, especially those who are living in Europe, like more, we usually want to get African food back home because it's more, it's affordable. Yes, it's affordable, and you get them much quantity, and they are fresh. So if you want to get your food items, when it comes to food, African food, you want to get it home, please, the person you are sending to get those food items, tell the person to always check what he or she is getting for you. If it's fish, make sure that the fish are dry. Ask the person if the fish are dry. Ask the person to test if the fish has sand on it. Because let I don't know, okay, happen to you, that you send somebody to, you have sent a lot of money for that person to get you African food, and you ended up disappointing. Actually understand, so that you not go and say, I sent you to do something and look at what you have done. Actually understand, you always put blame on people. That of course you have to put blame on those person that will send an errand to somebody that you say, please, you confided him. As you understand, say, please go and get me this. I need African food. Please, can you get me some? I send money to that person. The person is carried away, and the person will not even check what he or she is getting for you, and just maybe buy anything at all. Actually, understand, without checking it. So please, before you buy something for your loved ones that are living in Europe, because the distance afar is it is mine. As you understand, people that are living in Europe, it's not because they did not find an African store, to get that to buy whatever they want. It's just because they prefer to get it from home, and which is much affordable for them. Actually, get what I mean? Because if you have someone that can, like, get those things for you, and when it comes to dry fish or more legusi, I think you are happy. You'll be so happy and so glad to eat your native soup, your African food. I think a lot of person are always happy once you have someone to buy it for you. I see understand and send it to you. And you are definitely, you'll be happy to receive those things, and also unboxing, and you want to enjoy your African food. Please, I've noticed that if anytime you send somebody to go and get something for you, I think I made video concerning that, and I want to like use this video, and also the privilege and the opportunity to make it to the end, so that when you are watching it, you have learned something from this video, and also share it to your loved ones. Please, if you are getting something for someone in Europe, and the person said, please, can you get something for me and send you money, it is very important that you are being extremely careful and those things you are buying for somebody, make sure that you are checking on this food. It is very, very important so that you not go and buy something that are already spoiled before the person receive it. They are already, it is overdue. I think get what I mean. So the person will be disappointed. For that not to happen, try to avoid it. Okay, this is the main tips I'm giving to you when buying something from somebody living in Europe. Let me tell you, living live in Europe are really, really you I remember when I came to this country, um, very new, and I was like my I was extremely I was very I was like, oh my goodness, am I going to eat my African food? Where can I get my ogbolo? Where can I get my egusi? Where can I get dry fish? How am I going to survive it? That was all I was like. It was ringing on my brain, my head. That was what I was going through. I was like, when am I going to eat African food? Swallow, by, you know, fufu. We're now going to see all those kind of delicacy that I was eating. That was what I was like literally going through my brain, my head. I was thinking about it when I came into this country. New. I didn't know where to get but I didn't know where to get pussy. I didn't know where to get, you know, I was literally like missing those African food. But you, when I think the very first time I ate okra soup or egusi soup, it was it was from an African person. I was extremely happy just a moment. So I was look at what I got now. Sometimes I just crave for plantain chips. And there is this Asian shop that I usually get this plantain chips. It's not far from where I'm living. I usually go anytime. I go there to just to enjoy myself. Anytime I just like craving for plantain chips, I just get it there. So yes. So I was like, okay, the very first time I ate swallow, I was extremely happy. So welcome back again. I was extremely happy because that was everything. In fact, the way I was eating it, I say, where did you get swallow? Where did you get swallow? Because we do not have swallow here. Yes, they had the African shop. So this African shop, things were quite very, very expensive. Then it was a little bit cheaper, unlike now that everything is now double, like completely too much, too expensive. So we were using German grease to do our swallow, to eat like swallow. Next time I'm going to show you the grease, how we transform our own grease to swallow. So in German here, they use it to do their, is it knudel? Yes. They use their grease to make knudel. They use it to do different things, but we turn it to be using it for swallow. And that was really, really, everything to me. It meant everything to me. I was extremely happy because I had, my first swallow was absolutely beautiful. I was smiling the whole week, you know. And when you notice that and you find someone that can, that you can send and say, please, can you get me some African food? I think you understand back home because they are cheaper than here. Or I think you get what I mean. You know the feeling. You know the feeling, right? In case you are wearing sand, my windows are open and the kids, no children are here. Probably the kids outside there, they're not my children. So, and in case maybe you're wearing sand. So I just want to say this video, hope you love this video to the end. As you're watching this video, I know this is the very first day. Um, my ever long video that I have literally, but today I just wanted to make it a little bit longer for you to learn something from. Yes, I think you want to see. I am having this. The next one, let me see. This is German bread. I'm hungry. So I just like, okay, do you know what? Let me eat before I will take some nap. And I'm just like, okay, let me just hurry up to make this video because if I do not make this video now, I might just be busy doing something and I'm so happy doing this video. Hope you love this video. Please, as you're watching it, make sure you share it to your loved ones, share it to people around you for them to learn something from this video because through we creating awareness, and also most of the things that are happening to us, or maybe probably you have, you saw someone go through that, and so, or something happened to that person. Through that, you can be able to use that to create awareness for other people to learn from it. Please do not do exercise when you know notice that you are not feeling well. Don't exercise or go for jogging when you notice, or when you knew, or when you feel like you are having headache. As you understand, don't go for jogging. How the way you feel, if it's for you to relax, is much better than you going for jogging and running. Through that, your blood pressure that are high and you are running, it can lead you to something that you buy. So, or collapse, and from there the person, it just only can take by God's grace for that person to be able to survive it. So please use this to share to your loved ones. You make sure that you're always checking your blood pressure. Especially back home, and a lot of person do not have this blood pressure machine for them to check how their blood pressure how their blood pressure is. You don't go for regular checkup to know if your blood pressure is high, if it's normal. So true, it is so hard because someone might just be walking along the street and the person just collapse. As you understand, you don't know if the person is suffering from high blood pressure, if the person is just is lack of food. Because I've seen a lot of person that a lot of some cases are food. Maybe probably they have not eaten for some days. It happened. Yeah, things are quite hard and people are surviving, and you see that the person you do not know, and the person just because of the person was, some don't even have transportation, and just taking a walk to the next bus stop, and through because of that, no, they are working with empty stomach, and it can happen to that person the collapse. I think get what I mean. So you have to be very, very careful. Very, very, very careful. Yes, please use this to create awareness. Share this video to your loved ones. Share it to people around you. As you're watching, make sure you share for other person to learn. I just created this video for awareness sake, which I made the video concerning the first step, the second one, and then the third one. Please, and also when you are getting some African food for your loved ones in Europe, please think about them, okay? Think about them. Yes, people that are living in Europe, they are really suffering. Some of them are suffering. I'm not going to lie. It is so hard from work to here, from that to that. You're extremely busy working and working and working and working. It is too stressful. So we want at the end of the day, for all those struggling, struggle and struggle here and there, you want to have a very good meal, which is food. And when you have the African food, especially when you cannot live without African food, you know what I mean. So you'll be so glad and happy to have a fresh ugu, fresh okra, fresh ogbolo, and everything is looking demure and looking takeaway and looking good. So you'll be happy to prepare it. If I show you the things that have happened to me, most of the food that I bought and I ordered, and they came, and I was the first excitement all of a sudden and open. I was very disappointed and I have to throw them away. It is no. So please, if somebody send you something, send you to go and get African food, please check them very well. Check it very well. I know it's not your money. I know for you is that let me just buy anything at all and send it. Please buy quality things to your loved ones. Buy it and send it to them. Let them be happy. They will be so happy seeing fresh ugu, fresh. There was once I sent. It was beans. I asked, please go and get me a beans. I needed beans, and I asked, please can you get beans? Someone is coming. The beans was full of. Come on, no now, no. The beans, in fact, the first thing is that the beans was not clean. Second one is that it was, I don't know if all the the owner of the or the person that sold that beans to that person that brought it, and maybe after, all the body of it, the those ones that you usually throw away, it's like they mix everything together. I could not. In fact, it have to take time, hours before you like sort out the one that is good and the one that is not good, the one that you have to throw away and the one don't have to throw away. And me, I love honey beans. When it comes to honey beans, I always say, please buy me honey beans. As you're buying it, check it very well. It is very important. And I noticed that there was a video that I saw, um, and the person, I think the person was filming video, recorded some all this marlin, recorded those marlin, where and how with the kind of chemical they usually put to preserve beans. I know where anything that comes to this Europe, especially in this country that I'm living, they usually check it. So I'm not always. I'm very very. How will I put it? I'm very very like extremely um I am not very careful because I know that if we enter this country, any food they usually control it. Even the African food, we usually go to African shop and get African African food there. They usually control everything, so they control everything. So buying them from here is not like it is okay, but they are quite expensive. Ehen. For you to see someone that maybe the person is coming to your base and you say, please, can you get me some dry fish? And it is plus, okay? It is something good. That is the only thing that we need here. That's the only thing that makes us happy. Most of us eating our African food makes us happy. The same thing that an European will go to African and that 100% that person will not miss their noodle. That is the typish German food, Schweinebraten. Actually, get what I mean? So they want to see Schweinebraten in Knude. Actually, get what I mean? So the same thing like we want to see, especially when you are a typical, we have a lot of tribes, Bolo, okra, and other people are eating. And so you want to see that. You want to see a goosey soup, and you want to eat swallow. So there is no African person that would like say I don't eat swallow. It is so rare. Okay, maybe it's not every day. I do not eat swallow every day because I'm not into swallow. So a German, a European person, we always love to eat which is their traditional food, which is knödel. They want to see Schweinebraten and knödel. So if you ask a German person, there is no how we win in Africa and the person will be eating swallow. Definitely that this part of that kind of their delicacies, they are going to miss it. The same thing that when we are here, as we are here now, we still missing that African food. I think you get what I mean. There is no how you be eating German food, and you will not miss your African food. So hope this video, you love this video, and I just want to say for you to watch this video to this end, I just want to appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so so much for always watching my videos, for supporting me. In case maybe it's your very first time coming across my video, um, just hit the plus sign, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join KRO Vlog family, and also I'll be reading comments. I know, like, was the video that when did I? No, it was just I wrote something on my community, and just for a business idea. I just want to say you guys were amazing. Trust me, you guys were super amazing. I just have to. I was reading comments. Even my friend have to tell me, "Have you gone to the comment section? Are you reading comments?" I say yes. I say I have to check because I was seeing the comments and you guys were amazing. A lot of when it comes to business ideas and so many things. I just love the way my OG for life, my subscribers, and anytime I post my videos, you are always giving a positive comment, engaging on my videos. I do not take you guys for granted. I just want to say thank you so very much for all you do for K and O Vlog. Yes, create our own vlog. It is, it is. How will I put it? Create our own vlog is existing just because of you guys and also watching my video and commenting and engaging on my video. I just want to say thank you so very much. Hope that no one oh no I just like being honest to my subscriber. They know me, and today is just something that I just wanted to come out and share it with my subscriber for everybody to learn from it. Please make sure that you always check on your blood pressure. It is very, very important. And take take some rest. Take out time for yourself. Um, it is okay. It is sometimes it's okay for you not to stress yourself. It is absolutely okay for you to say, do you know what, today I'm not going to do anything. I just want to rest. I just want to relax. It is absolutely okay for you to say, today I'm not going to cook. I just want to order. Please take out time for yourself. I'm always say that because a lot of things that are happening, and um it's just because of sometimes we lack a lack of um realization. Yeah, lack of realization. We're just only focusing, everybody's focusing on work, 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 work. Yes, it is okay. And hope you learn from this story. I just want to make this video. I think I have 4 good minutes so that I can just end my video. Look at my kids. I'm not advertising them, but it's good. It's, sometimes I used to think, is it banana? Sometimes I used to think if it's banana or normal plantain. I think they have for banana. I think they have plantain. These are really absolutely beautiful. Anytime I'm eating it, I just feel like home. Um, and I love this one more than the one that you sell in Africa's shop. I don't know why. The one that you see, mm, I love this one so much. The one they're selling in African store, I don't like it anymore. I just love this one. And yeah, it just oh. So don't forget to like and share my video and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me check if I'm still talking because almost sometimes um it has happened to me that I was just interacting and talking, blogging, creating my content. All of a sudden I noticed, oops, there was no sound. My voice were which my mic was off. Yes, the mic was off. So I just noticed as I say, oh my goodness, what have I done? Anyway, I just want to say thank you so very much, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. I just tried this air. Mm. This air is so nice and that is amazing. So I can rock this air. Anyhow, you can see this is the part. So I just decided to put it this way. Yeah. So just to put it this way. It's really beautiful. Mm, it's beautiful. And it doesn't need much maintenance. You just water spray and I just use water spray and that's so. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really and soft. So water spray and nothing, nothing. Yeah. Sometimes if I'm going to work, I just like skip when it comes to putting on wig because I notice that anytime I put on wig, and our patients usually ask me, "Who are you?" I look different when I put on wig. I look different. So, and for like I just decided to leave the wig, no, to leave to skip the wig. So I do not put on wig all the time, so that they can be able to identify me and know that it is me. And I have sometimes I have to say it's me, it's me. As you understand, when I'm on wig and they already know, so they know me with always putting on my wrap. You get what I mean? So anytime I just like, okay, let me slay, let me just put on my wig, and they notice, they'll just be asking me, are you? I just like, okay, do you know what? That is the main reason why I do not wear wig all the and I do not wear wig often when I'm going to work or when I'm at place of work. So, but anyway, some I have to rock it too. I have to be rocking my hair. Yes, some I have to rock my hair, or maybe if I leave my natural hair, this Afro hair, they love it also. Is that my yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so very much. And it has come to end. See you guys in my next video.